Hello everyone, and welcome back to Tabletop Tales. Thank you for joining us for another episode of the Klavashani Blood War. Last we left off, our party found themselves emerging from the Underdark on the island of Aeltherion, standing in a ruined plaza surrounded by a broken ancient city. And after waiting for a while, seeing this echo of the past emerge in radiant light of this Paladin-like figure, these devilish Frankenstein-like monsters emerge from the ground, stitchings between satyrs and Leonin and fishfolk and all sorts of beasts from Klavashani mixed with devils that emerge to fight the party. And as I approach, you guys fight them off, eventually killing them all in this plaza. Venraveth walks up to this satyr, devilish creature and kneels down to pray, though opening their eyes briefly and looking across to see the devil himself looking back. Going over to talk briefly, not seeing you guys behind them, Venraveth speaks with Asmodeus about the history of Relka Bovan, this archdevil that betrayed him in many lifetimes ago, and Melton Shunner, this human man that once used to be a mayor of a city called Berkoven to the south, who is trying to turn the material plane into a front line for the Blood War. And after getting Venraveth's sympathy, and Venraveth walking back to be assaulted for about an hour about the stupidity of listening to the Lord of Lies, you all decided to head to the shore to find your next endeavor. Kilra found the Aeltherion storm wrappings, which were a magic item of these parchments that were enchanted by the storm of Aeltherion above, and you guys make your way to the shore, trying to find Aeltherion's old fleet that was commanded to make their way to Aeltherion, seeing the boat off in the distance with nobody alive on board. You guys fly over and check on it, eventually all making your way to the boat while some of you have a rest and attune to some magic items, getting on board this ship and head towards the island of Aeltherion, where it was rumored that Melton Shunner with his devils had made their way. What would you all like to do? You're all standing now on this boat, this old ship of the Order of Scattered Silver. You're all standing on this ship heading towards Aeltherion. What would you like to do?
How far out are we?
Not far. These are probably some of the closest isles, so you could get there in a couple hours, maybe a few more.
Milky's just going to head up to the... Not Milky, sorry. Other one. Michael is going to head up...
M's. You've done this before.
Yeah.
I also think you're the first person to speak every session.
Probably.
I think I might have had it last time.
Actually.
No. Oh, jeez.
Michael's just going to head up to the crow's nest as quickly as he can, though not very fast.
Yep.
And just keep an eye out to see when the island shows up, because he does not trust what's happening.
I'm still big bird in it.
I'm keeping a watch as well. Specifically on... what's the face?
Venraveth?
Venraveth.
Oh, the one that spoke to Asmodeus?
Yeah.
Venraveth. Aeltherion and Fenwick, what are you two doing on this ship as you're heading towards, knowing that many of your fleet members have died, and you're heading to an island where it's been rumored that even more of them have been killed?
Well, Aeltherion is no stranger to conflict, but every single death of one of his men hurts him as a military commander. So he's feeling pretty upset and invigorated to take it back and fight the devils. Yeah.
Fenwick?
I don't know, man. I think he's going to trying to find a way to get in contact with his guild, sort of reorganize things, because, the second in command sort of, became a terrorist. And he's sort of off doing his own thing, so he's trying to trying to reach out to them from afar to make sure things don't fall apart. Trying to just get as many goods out of the island as possible.
Yeah.
You know, he's probably... I've forgotten... What's Tom's character's name?
Aeltherion.
Aeltherion. He's probably going to have a chat with Aeltherion when he comes back from taking dishes away. He's just cleaning up the ship a little bit. Yeah, he wants to have a chat with him, see how he feels about everything. He's liking most of the party, except for the chick he spoke to, the demon. Venraveth, yeah. He doesn't like Venraveth at all at the moment, so yeah.
You all begin sailing towards Astrion. For those who would like, can give me perception checks as you're looking out. I think that was
Does
Andarin.
this rely on sight?
Yeah, it does.
I get advantage. Because I'm an eagle.
How long does that last?
Till I dismiss it,
Okay,
I think.
That's an 8 from Michael.
that's huge.
I know.
18.
18
23.
I got a nat 20.
for a total of...
Natural 20.
24?
Damn.
Your eyes, Kilra, are very adjusted. Already feline eyes are adjusted to seeing in the dark to find places to teleport through, and you're accustomed with shadow so heavily that seeing through the storm ahead of you is no difficult task, and you look ahead and see Astrion after a couple hours of sailing, and this island is of marshes and swamp, with heavy knowledge that there is pirate-like beast folk, these assortments of minotaurs and centaurs, lizard folk, that all live on the isle. As you approach closer, you do see a couple more ships. This is as you're approaching there's no docks, though you approach closer and do see that there are a couple ships that have let down the anchors. And approaching closer, that there aren't any tenders or any small boats that have been sent out to the shore.
So it seems like everyone's staying on their boats.
Or they flew.
Or they flew. I think we need to be wary. Oh wait, hold on. I think we need to be wary. People. The boats have no small boats came off them. They obviously either flown, which could mean, demons.
Or devils.
Or devils, sorry. Demons or devils. Or it could also mean that they're still on the ships, or they're dead, and the ships have floated over and been dropped or something.
Well, we figured it wouldn't be a safe place.
I think we need
Considering
to be very
that the Lord of Light sent us here, but you know.
Car.
Can we do the eagle thing again?
I'm still an eagle.
The eagle,
It lasts for 4 hours.
it just said car.
I'll say by the end, by the time you get there, roughly, you will have had time to scout out. But by the
I'm
time
cooked
the
then.
boat gets there, you won't.
We
Yeah,
should-
I have no more wild
We
chips.
should do some scouting then, while you're still an eagle.
I don't really have any more wild shapes. So.
Okay, well, while you're still an eagle, let's scout.
Oh, you have. If it lasts for 4 hours, you would have time to scout out
Yeah, I'll
before
go.
you.
I'll take one.
The
I'm
ship
not,
hits
I'm
the
not,
shore.
not taking more than one of you.
Yeah, just take
And you're
me.
not taking one of me.
Just take me
Cool.
again.
You
We
can
seem to work
keep my
well.
rat. So if anything goes wrong, you
Michael?
can have Tim Cheese.
Sounds good.
Michael,
Yes.
I'll wink at you. I'll wink.
I
You
hope
understand?
you
You
do.
understand everything.
If the rat starts winking, we're in trouble. Okay.
huh?
Didn't even know rats could win.
Neither do I know. If I can
Okay,
make it.
so
I can't make it
The
wink.
Ow.
Tim Cheese looks up at you. Has a little wink.
Damn, sultry.
Yeah. Well,
All right,
I'll
let's
send
go.
a beautiful, lush, like my eyeballs are batting together wink towards Michael, so he
How-
understands.
How flirtatious.
Exactly.
Kilra with me.
No, it's an understanding wink. It says many a word, but nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. As you both approach closer, can I get perception checks from you both?
Wait. Yeah, I got a 6.
16.
16. With some height, and you can see below, with a bit of guidance from Kill from before, from where to sort of look and where to head, you see that these boats have headed towards these marshes where on whatever patches of land they can, there are just piles of all assortment of items. Kilra, you recognize a lot of these items to be associated with the man you were hired to work for, Fenwick.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these items are in piles of magic items and swords, all sorts of silks and materials that have sort of been dirtied from the mud, and a few little trinkets and gadgets that you all recognize to have been part of the hordes from Fenwick.
Is there any people? Like anything that moves?
You don't see people, though you do see jetties and docks and small like walkways made of wood that are out of the marshes slightly.
Wait, so the items are all on the docks?
They're on some of like the small patches of land just on the shore of where the boats could reach them.
My boat? Are we on
Your
my
boat? No, this is a different boat.
We left it at the previous island.
This is the boat that Tom's character sent with his fleets.
Does it look like the people here, like all the things that are left, does it look like it was just suddenly left? Does it look like they just threw it and ran? Or does it just look like the people had just been like clicked out of existence?
Give me a history check, and I'll explain why in a sec.
No. 6.
6. You know that you just don't know if there's a huge amount of people here.
Cool.
Or if they might live further inland.
Alright.
They could have been killed, but you don't see any movement.
Andarin, why don't you leave me here and then go get the rest and meet me back at the island? I'll have a quick look around, see if I can get any intelligence.
Your husband will kill me.
No. I'll write a letter of consent. I'm going to write a letter to Michael.
Good. I'm not dropping you unless I have that letter.
A letter to Michael, say, I'm on the island, have a look around. Very safe.
Cool.
Young man.
I'll find a place on the island that looks like close to the shore where the ship will probably get close to, and I'll drop them off there.
Cool.
Baby.
You see, you sail down right as you feel some of your plumage start to fall off, and you feel your wild shape starting to let go as that, in this place, your connection to the land seems a little bit disturbed anyway. Flying back towards the boat.
Well, I'm going to stay on the shore.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to teleport to the shore with Aura.
Yeah.
Going to jump off and fall into his shadow, teleport to the shore. You know how it be.
And you emerge from these marshes in this almost black ichor like venom just appearing out of the marsh. You fly back to the boat. What would you like to do on the shore?
I'd like to stealthily investigate for where people are. Like, see if I can find people, see if I can find anything happening.
Sure, roll me a stealth check.
That's cocked. Nat 20.
Another
nat
nat
27.
My goat.
You head towards 27?
Yeah.
Okay. You head towards further in the marshes where you saw these docks and these jetties. And you, with that nat 20 before and the knowledge of where these docks and jetties are, you can roll me an investigation check or a perception check with advantage.
You're not going to believe this.
Kidding? It's another one?
Nat 20.
Says it right off, dude. You can hit everything else says.
It's fine.
That's fine. I've rolled 3 nat 20s, brother. Let a brother live. Does it matter which one I pick? Or perception or investigation?
Which one would you like to do?
I'm going to go perception for a 24.
Okay, 24. You immediately, as you enter the marshes, look around and you start to see eyes that are peering back at you as you're glaring about. Maybe not noticing, but moving in behind the trees, almost trying to stay stealth themselves. You see a couple of folk, some minotaurs, some centaurs. Though the thing that really stands out, apart from them just hiding generally, is the high elven bodies that are scattered across the ground. As you go deeper into the marshes, you see members of the Order of Scattered Silver, Tom's or Aeltherion's people that have been killed, and you see acid almost dripping out of their chest as with arrows lodged into them. Very few devils are scattered about on the shore, but the folk that are here have not noticed you and are hiding.
So it doesn't look like devils killed them. It looked like the locals killed them.
It looks... If you... Yeah, I'd say on a natural 20, with the good stealth as well. Kilra, as you are looking around the marshes at these devils and these elven bodies, the occasional beast folk that lies dead on the ground, you do get a brief glimpse of some of their cause of death. Some of them are by these arrows, though no devil nor beast folk holds a bow. Well, maybe the occasional beast folk, but none of them seem of the same make or wood as the arrows. They don't seem enchanted like the arrows have been damaging these people.
So it doesn't seem like the locals either.
It doesn't seem... It seems like very few of them. Some of the beast folk rarely were killed by arrows. Mostly the elves were killed by these arrows, and then there was some squabble between the devils and the beast folk.
Okay. I want to go try and find one of the people hiding.
Okay. Are you going to try and sneak up on
I'm
them?
going to sneak up on them.
Okay. What did you roll before for yourself?
20. Not
Okay.
20.
With that roll, and seeing where they are quite effectively too, you know how to dodge around some of the marshes, and you find just this Leonin man amongst the marshes. Not super common to see a Leonin, you wouldn't think, but Leonin man in the marshes with lizard folk next to him.
Yeah, I'll go up to them. But stealthily, I want to appear out of the shadows.
Yeah, what would you like to do as you approach them?
I'm just going to lightly tap him. Oh, that's a bad idea. No, I'm going to lightly tap the man on the shoulder. Are you guys alright? What are we hiding from?
The folks that walked through here
Who walked through here?
the devils. They headed towards...
Okay. We have...
Where are you from?
And why did you come here?
I'm heading over with people on boat. We're here to help. I just was scouting out ahead to make sure everything was okay before we docked our ship.
Who are you with?
What's the order called? It's like
The Order of Scattered Silver.
Yeah, that's one part, alright.
Your group?
My group.
You're the main shield.
The main shield.
Yeah.
Well, I'm from the main shield.
Well, I appreciate you coming. The devils just made their way in, killed a couple of us. We killed a couple of them. I don't know what they're doing here.
What's with all the elves?
They've been here for a while. They were taking a lot of our lives. They told us to bend the knee. Told us they'd take our place if we didn't align.
Did they all die when the demons came through, or
Oh,
what killed
that
them?
wasn't them. That was the... don't even know what to call them. They're evil. I know that. They're terrible. I've heard rumor of the occasional bird folk that come out at night. You can see their eyes in the darkness, and they have these bows that just... I don't know, they're incredible assassins.
Alright. Thank you for the information. We're gonna come through and try and deal with these devils as soon as possible.
You see this sort of well-worn lizard folk that now notices your conversation. This lady that dressed in cloths, that approaches to your conversation as well. Who are you?
Kilra.
Kilra? You best leave. There's no saving Astrion.
Well, we're gonna try our best.
To do what?
We're gonna try and deal with the demons, or the devils, sorry.
And you see this sort of set of wind chimes she's carrying. She seems quite regal comparatively to the people that you did notice. You're gonna help. I think they've headed further inland. There's an old temple. We bury some of our people there, or did. It was a old place to worship the Wilderfather. Sylvanus, sort of a protector of these lands a long time ago. They may have gone there.
Alright. That's very helpful. I'm very appreciative.
Please be wary of these bird people.
We will be.
Who's we?
I'm not alone. I can't deal with all this alone. But they're coming to dock now. A few of the others.
Do you need some help and guidance? My name is Tara. Sorry.
Nice to meet you. Only if you're willing to. It doesn't seem super safe to guide us.
Well, I'll come to shore with you, and I'll guide your people in.
Okay. I'd appreciate that. And then we'll just head over to shore.
Sure. Awesome. You two head back to the shore, and at about this point, after sneaking and after doing some sneaking and looking about, you eventually put the anchor down and have to set out a tender. Some of you might have to do a bit of swimming to get through comfortably.
I don't think that's going to end well.
But you all eventually get to these marshes with some struggle. Though you're here and eventually see Kilra through the storm and the trees. And she is accompanied by a elderly lizard folk woman.
Fuck, I already forgot her name. What's her name?
Tara.
Tara?
Yep.
Guys, this is Tara. She's gonna help guide us.
A pleasure to meet you.
She's one of the locals.
What?
And the devils passed through here.
That's why everyone's gone? That's why there's like no one here?
We're not gone. We're hiding.
Why? I understand that, but like it looked like there were people here on the shore.
People?
Like dark boats.
Like their people.
Oh, yeah, we... one of ours sent out a couple, maybe a half day ago.
Okay.
Noticed and came back that some of the devils were preparing to head back to shore. I think they're collecting stuff from the piles.
What's this about the temple?
It's where the devils were heading.
Do you know why? Or they're just going there?
You think that potentially, from the brief interaction with Venraveth, that this place might have something to do with Relka.
Cool. I'm gonna ask her if she knows. They're like old lady.
No. Unsure.
Inside check.
Roll me an insight check.
15.
She seems quite truthful. She doesn't seem to be lying at all. She seems quite stoic. She's holding these wind chimes. They sort of make a bit of music and clang against each other in the breeze. It's, yes, an old temple of Sylvanus. So please show your respects. But how are you going to be helping? There's hundreds of devils probably down there. There were a lot.
Just kill them.
Kill them.
Why not? They
All
fall
of
to
you.
a blade.
Even you notice Aeltherion as she looks towards you. That's that sense of stoic that she presents drops.
You are one of the Order
I am.
and are helping.
Yes.
Are you sure?
For now.
Do you all know that you're being deceived, or
Yes. They were like, hey, got lies.
hey?
I'm on vacation. They were on vacation.
Every single day.
Because I love my occupation.
We're like, I would hope you don't love your current occupation of hiding.
It's not usually my job. I'm usually a leader of these people. I can guide the waters and the lands, and
Sounds like a shit job.
it's a great job.
What's the pay?
What's the pay? What, we don't do.
You know very well, Lachlan, that this place, like most of Klavashani, don't do pay.
Cringe.
And why are you helping? You sent your people here to fight us to take our land.
Actually, they weren't here to fight you. You guys just made that happen by resisting. But there is a common goal. I mean, I can't take these islands if there's no islands left to take.
When you look out in the marshes, by the way, don't be alarmed. Those arrows aren't ours.
Good. Otherwise, I would have to eradicate your civilization. But it would appear that someone beat me to it.
We've still got hundreds of people.
And I've got thousands.
He thinks he's got the aura or something. He really doesn't. So if he loses this invasion, it's going to
Fenwick-
be even more embarrassing
Fenwick,
than it
you-
would have been.
Fenwick, you see these piles of your items that have been stolen from your ships and your fleets. Whether or not that was by the efforts of your old second in command, or it was the devils that just stole them. You see these piles of magic items, and they are and a lot of them now seem disenchanted.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just sort of going to ask Tom if he can send a ship to pick it all up.
You can see them. They're within walking distance.
Go pick them all up.
No.
What is this, Minecraft?
This is this is a pile of swords and armor and different trinkets.
Then can Tom get like a ship to come pick up all my stuff?
You have one ship.
One trade ship left.
There's other ones that are further from shore,
Yeah.
but no one's there to man them. And you currently, I'm pretty sure, have used your sending. No.
No,
No.
but I'm not wasting it on
Yeah.
this.
Oh, yeah.
Most of them seem disenchanted,
They're not going anywhere.
Cool.
though with your little bionicle that you can flick down, you notice that amongst this pile is one thing that you used to use regularly, especially when trudging through the Underdark. It was one of the first things you created, one of your old prosthetics.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem. It seems its joints and its wrists are moving. You can,
Yeah.
though it seems jagged and corrupted. The magic doesn't seem the same.
Alright. I'll go have a look at it.
You look at it and it feels hot to the touch,
Yeah.
not scalding. Then you pick it up. You pick it up and it feels hot, and there are more etchings on it than when you left it. There are infernal writings upon it. There are a few abyssal. It seems the magic has not only been changed, though it has been improved
Yeah.
or added upon.
I'll take it, I guess. Hold on to it. See if it does anything cool, but...
Are you going to put it on? Swap it out for your old prosthetic?
Sure.
Awesome. As you're all walking through, is there anything you'd like to say to each other or to yourselves? Aeltherion, you do feel that this lady holds some bardic power in the way that she wields these chimes.
Are they similar to mine?
They're more handheld. They're just by her waist at the moment, but they're not too far off.
I want to turn to Aeltherion. Those are all your men back there. Does that not make you feel anything?
Of course I feel something.
Yeah. What were they doing here? She said that they were trying to like rule over the people.
That's what a lot of people seem to think. I sent them here to help.
Help what? We want our land how it is and you attacked us?
I did what was necessary. and
Necessary
what I was
for what?
ordered to do.
Necessary for who?
Money.
My kingdom.
What's that again? There's not much
What,
out
some
here.
bumfuck kingdom in the middle of nowhere? Like, what the fuck does that have to do with us?
Yeah, well, on facts.
I've never heard of them before.
No, like what? Like
have heard
Silver Storm? Like, what's the name of the place?
Where
Some of you would have heard of Silverrain for sure.
Is
This is the
Silverrain not-
biggest elven city in Vexoria.
Yeah, some
Yeah, some bumfuck city. Hey, I don't get
To the
some-
people here, yes.
What is
To the people here,
Silverrain?
yeah.
What does Silverrain care of here? It's always all the way down.
Mine is not to ask, just to do.
So you just
So you don't have a brain for yourself?
If you're told to
I have
jump
plenty
off a
of
cliff, would
brain.
you do
That's
that?
why I've almost taken over like most of the.
Almost is a very far stretch of how far you've advanced in these islands.
I have plenty of brain. Me and Lachlan just...
If your leader told you to jump off a cliff, would you do? Would you do that?
Depends.
You not realize there's people here? Are these not affecting lives?
We were never here to kill. That was only made necessary by the resistance.
Hey,
So you're saying
That's-
people who want to live in their own homes are somehow violating your existence because we want to live our way?
You can live your way if you bend the knee to Silverrain.
I didn't.
Again, some bumfuck kingdom in the middle of nowhere. Why do you want us? Why should we pay taxes or whatever to whatever you want on somewhere across the sea?
We want
You
your
don't even have
resources,
to do
dude.
that.
Hmm?
You don't even have to do that.
So just leave us the fuck alone and we'll go plenty about our days.
Just
But if
bend
we
the
leave
knee.
you alone, you're going to get taken over by demons anyway.
what happens to us if we bend the knee? Are we going to get plenty of brain too? Or are we going to give it... What will you two do if we are to bend the knee to Silverrain?
Speaking for myself, nothing. You will have military protection. It's just
We have military protection.
not like this.
She's right there. He's right there. And they do a pretty
Michael
good
hits
job.
the biggest flex you've ever seen.
What's...
I'm
little
not
fella, what's your
intimidated.
name?
Fenwick?
Your friend's men over here are laying on the ground dead.
You don't see Michael dead. He's still here.
Michael is not dead.
Once again, flexes so
also,
hard.
guys, I forgot to
over
mention,
a corpse.
but we do have to be aware of bird people assassins.
I'm sorry, what? Come again?
Bird people assassins? That's what...
There's
Is this like something we should have known about before this, or is this like...
I should have
there's
told you a few minutes ago.
these owl folk that come out at night. And
Are they friendly with yours, enemies with them, allied with the devil?
For all I know, we don't speak to them, so I couldn't tell you the beliefs. But they haven't been too happy with these two.
Do they normally leave you guys alone, or what's the like gist of it?
Depends on how far we go.
Okay.
They've taken some of our old burial grounds, and they've sort of protect them, I guess. I don't...
Alright, so be on the lookout for assassins. Great.
Or bird assassins.
Bird assassins, my apologies.
But what does giving us military protection do for you, if that's all you're doing?
That is not all we're doing. You will become a vassal state of the kingdom of Silverrain.
And how does that benefit you if we're just
Wait,
gonna...
really? Don't care. Anyway.
Blindness and deafness on this cunt.
On Andarin?
Yeah. So, can you make a con 16?
You have a +4 to that save.
Cool.
Natural 1.
Can I give Tom
Oh,
luck?
that's bad. That isn't good. You know what? I'll a wheel to that because I want to make sure it succeeds. If I've got one left, hold on. Let me see if I actually have one still.
You're gonna use your. You're gonna use your.
Actually, fuck it. I'm not going to use it.
What
'cause
does
I can be
it
fine
look
without it.
like as you cast this blindness and deafness at Andarin.
He lets out a silent whisper under his breath and brushes his fingers across the chimes at his hip, and an eerie, dissonant sound plays, and you can't hear or see anymore.
I'm going to go look through Timothy's senses and completely see everything fine that's on his shoulder.
Your eyes go black and your ears, a bit of blood trickles down.
Do I notice all this happening?
You do hear a whisper under Aeltherion's breast, and the
Can I cast Phantasmal Killer on Timothy? So now all the rat sees
Do it.
is just his worst nightmares.
Please,
so he's seeing through Timothy.
Can you roll
Do you have
me?
to, wait, I have a question. Do you have
But I
to,
don't want to do any of the damage. I just want to
Sure,
see.
sure.
I have a. Do you have to be able to see Timothy for that?
Where is Timothy?
He's in my in my
But
plate.
if Timothy can see, I can see him.
Yeah, but he's like
What's this?
he's
How
like,
often can I
he's
save?
in my
He's
breastplate.
in your breastplate? Okay.
Yeah.
If he can
I don't
see
know if
though.
you
that doesn't
would
mean
know.
you can see him. 'cause
Yeah,
he's
but he
obscured.
can't. You don't know that Andarin has done this.
Okay.
It's just an
For
instinctive
you, it's
thing
just
to do
Andarin's
it.
eyes have gone black and blood has started to trickle out of his ears.
I know he can see through
And-
Timothy, right? So I know he'd be.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
they
but
could
you
they'd
don't
know
know that
that.
he would have automatically.
But you wouldn't know that I just look in through him.
Yeah,
But-
spin up
So
a
I know he
perception
can-
check, bro.
But Andarin is standing there, black eyes and blood trickling down his ears.
I'm going to turn towards where you insist. I'm not going to resort to violence just because you're playing some childish game, because you got a little bit pissed off.
I'm just gonna ignore him. What's he gonna
Okay,
do?
let-
I can't say anything to you.
I can hear whatever you want to say if you want to talk to me.
That dissonant sound of your own chimes at your hip. You feel them stop briefly and then clack together as Tara puts her hand on them to stop them.
What are you doing? I thought you were working together.
We are. but
This doesn't seem like much of a common goal.
This is a common goal. The fact that I'm here proves that. Otherwise, I would not waste my time or men trying to save these people.
But you're going to waste spells because you got offended, or poor little feelings.
I've got plenty to spare.
Feelings or spells?
Both. Either way,
How long's the
Silver
last?
Rain does. I'll just drop it in a sec. I don't care. Silver Rain is not here to oppress the people of these islands. We merely need more land, so we would like to find a beneficial way to coexist. Now, we had to send military parties out here because it is known that there are some hostile elements operating in this theater of the globe. So, once this is all sorted, and
What do you mean
there's
globe?
the disc. Once this is all sorted, and there is a functioning council back in place. Once there is a functioning council back in order, we will discuss the terms of our cooperation. Unfortunately, as you know, there is no council right now because I
Yes,
was
there is.
there when it was decimated.
The council still exists. They didn't
Can I-
die. They
can I
attacked the
say
main
something?
island.
Astrion doesn't really work under the council.
That's fine. Then we can discuss stuff after we have achieved our objective of saving this island.
I'd love to. We've got plenty of time to walk to the temple. I'd love to chat now. This is not a good idea, and we feel quite oppressed.
We can discuss that at a later time. Right now, as you can see, my men are clearly not oppressing you as they are laying dead on the ground, and I would very much like to find out what killed them and put an end to them.
Birds. Birdfolk.
I
Arrows.
have not seen any of these. I would like to see them.
Well, you can wait out until night if you wish.
I would like to see again. That would be pretty nice.
I'll allow that. I'll drop concentration.
Your eyes clear back. You feel a bit of the blood on your ear.
Look,
His eyes
if
like
you
glow
want,
green.
if you're more concerned about these birds that are killing some of your men for whatever reason they are, so be it. You can wait till nighttime. But at the moment, there are devils that are wandering to and fro the temple. So, do as you wish.
There are devils everywhere right now, if you haven't noticed.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't noticed, actually. They rocked up here. We don't
It's
go
almost like
elsewhere.
she's been on this island the whole time.
They,
Okay. Did you not see the hordes of them flying through the sky?
no, the storms here are quite thick. We saw them at the start of yesterday-ish.
How did they arrive here? Did they fly or did they appear from other
They
means?
arrived on one of your boats.
Great. That would explain that.
And they were bringing all sorts of items, big hordes of them, and they were dead. They were doing something to them. I'm not an arcanist. They were taking the magic from them.
Taking the magic from them.
Like magic comes from somewhere.
Absorbing it?
Putting it into parchments and taking the items away. They'd come back and they wouldn't be magical any longer.
I've never known devils to do that.
I've never known devils.
That's a good point.
That's also, yeah, that's pretty fair.
So I don't know what you all are gonna do if you don't even know what
We'll
they're
figure
here
it out.
for.
I think that's kind of how we've gone so far.
Well, so right now we're following the orders of the King of Lies to be here. So,
Who?
Asmodeus, the King of Lies.
Oh, the devil.
Yeah, their leader. Yeah, he kind of told us to come
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
He said that if we come here, we stop the war, and he's the King of Lies.
So obviously it's a trap, so that's why
So
we're here.
obviously they're not lying, and they're telling the truth.
This man might be onto
It's a
something.
lie inception.
But there are devils here. So,
Yeah.
well, what is he lying about?
He said that coming here will let us stop the blood war on the surface, in
there's
like a
been-
good way.
There's been storms here for only recently. It's gotten really bad. It's not been good to live in Astrion any longer. It was a reasonable place before. And now there's devils and this storm and scars on the land. We could go back to the shore and ask some of my people about the history of this place. We've had some people try to go down to the temple, but many of them come out dead. Well, no, don't come
they
out.
don't.
They
I was about, that'd be pretty impressive. That would be kind of another problem if they came out dead.
What if they came out gay?
Is there something in this temple that you think they are searching for? Some sort of
that they are or that we were?
significantly like magical artifact? Anything.
That we were?
You or the devils. Anything they could have won. Like anything.
From the brief study that some of our people have done it was a temple of the Welder Father, and long ago at some point in the last 100, 200 years ago, some scar to the land happened, and I don't know, Astrion hasn't really been the same since.
Would I know anything about this since I've been alive for like 150?
I don't know how old you are.
Asking Caden the DM.
I know. Roll me a religion or a history check.
Cool. Holy. Religion or history? 10. Take your pick.
Which one would you like?
Whichever one gives me a funny result.
Religion, bro.
You don't know.
Fuck religion. Let's go history.
You don't know.
Not all religion. Just indeed.
What happened 150 years ago? A lot of things.
Would I know?
You got born. Would you know?
Born
No.
around that time.
You're not from here either.
Yeah, it might have something to do with the Underdark. I don't know.
No.
But it's just left a scar on the land, and I'm really not sure what happened. We haven't gone in very far, but considering that devils keep walking out unharmed, even those little ones, I mean, I'm sure it's something to do with that.
So, you had this scar in your land 200 years ago that devils just stroll in and out of.
No,
No.
the devils are now
They're
strolling.
now
They're now
strolling
going.
in and out.
Right.
of.
The issue happened a long time ago, and now the devils, which would otherwise probably be affected, are not because the thing is no longer happening.
What he said.
What
I
he said. But if you know anything, like, we can go back to the shore if you want
No,
to try
please,
and
let's get to the temple. We need to know what's happening. Going back to the shore, there's nothing really there.
You use chimes. What was it? Alfie?
Golem Alfie.
Alfreon.
Aeltherion. Yes.
Aeltherion, I choose you.
I've noticed that you also use chimes.
Yes.
These have been passed down in the... Yes. These have been passed down with my people for a long time. They've been good at protecting our waters and our land for a while, guide people, and when... Let me let you on a little secret here. We used to be pirates. Crazy. And Ashram was sort of a meeting ground.
What was the
For
name
the-
of your pirate group?
I wasn't alive.
No, not,
It was a long time ago.
verbal history or anything?
What?
Verbal history or anything, like passed down?
I don't know we
Yeah.
just sort of did piracy.
Fair.
We just went from shore to shore, and we'd all meet up and trade, and this was sort of a pirates gathering place for all the beast folk that wanted to do so.
They stole books and legally redistributed them.
We didn't
What?
we didn't steal books,
You can read?
but chimes were used quite frequently to scare off any other ships, and they've done quite a good job of it. Why do you use chimes? You use them negatively too, I'm assuming. Are you a pirate? Yeah, you're a pirate.
Basically, yeah.
Baked pirates.
Colonizer. Sorry. The scream?
Yes, it's unique.
That's freaky.
His scream, what?
When the biggest chime has passed through the wind, it let off that deep resonant
It's like
scream-like sound.
What's the
He's gonna-
Aztecan death whistle?
He's gonna try and take it because he likes it. Don't forget he's a colonizer. He wants that shit.
Maybe I shouldn't have spoken.
Yeah, you shouldn't have said anything.
Just tell them they don't work.
They do work, but I can swim faster than
They
you
no
can.
longer work.
They don't work anymore.
She sort of strums them a bit and finds a little pond, and you notice as she's about to dive into the water, they let off a bit of a scream before she just starts booking it at running speed underwater.
Is that the way to the temple?
And she hops back up.
They're pretty handy with piracy. The waters.
He just asked, is that the way to the temple? But you
yeah.
are underwater.
No, we don't have to go underwater, don't worry.
Cool.
Cool. I can't swim
Let's
properly.
just keep going because I think at this point we're so far behind.
Are there devils on other islands, or is it just Astrid?
Everywhere. They've covered depends.
We
The
killed so
main
many
shield don't have any.
Are you sure?
The main-
I thought they were spread everywhere.
Well, they were trying to do the stuff on the main
everywhere.
shield.
It just depends which places are fending them off.
Or been activated yet.
Some places have been defending better than others, but some islands are fully overrun.
Fully?
Oh, we haven't seen
My
any of those yet.
grandpa became a devil man, and I killed him.
And he cried about it.
I
a bit
didn't
of a
cry
crybaby.
once.
Just don't worry about
He was a
Michael.
It's
devil.
okay. It's okay.
The attack began in the council chambers on what island?
The council island.
The Council Island.
What, the one with the council on it?
Anyway, do we have a
that's
idea of what we
Dacian.
want to do when we get to this temple? Or are we just gonna like?
Kill all the devils. and
Okay,
the
there might be a
demons.
bit too many for some of us.
Not for me.
Michael, I assure you'll be fine, but some of us might not.
I'll just throw Tim Cheese at them.
I think.
Please don't throw
I
him again.
I think Michael's right. I think we'll be fine.
Cool. All right, I trust you too.
I believe in us.
Yeah, no, I trust you too. I guess.
You don't believe in us?
Sure.
No, I need confidence.
Yeah, I believe in you guys. We're going to do well.
The goth lady's oddly very motivating.
The other one. Okay, I mean, sure. We'll give it a go. If we all die, we die. If we don't, we don't.
as you're all walking, she sort of taps you, Aeltherion, briefly, and takes a few steps backwards to get your attention.
I'll step backwards with it.
And you see she reaches out her chimes next to yours and tries to swap them intentionally for you to see.
I'll let it happen.
If this place is fucked, what's giving a good instrument to someone who's at least gonna be a alright bloke for a bit of time? If you help us, if you could bring them back, that'd be great. But you're the only one here that can use them, I'm assuming. But use these wisely. They clearly align with whatever you're doing on the oceans and bestowing fear into the people. But
That's not our goal.
you're not making any efforts to slow down the effects of your goal.
You all walk for a little while further. It's a reasonably sized island. Could I get perception checks from 2 people or 1 person with advantage?
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty
Oh,
good
you
at
Not let me
perceiving.
do that.
do you want to have advantage or want to do 1-1?
I mean, I've got a +8.
Yeah, okay, you go with advantage, my king.
I would not trust me tonight. That was an 11.
11.
I don't think I've rolled anything above a 8 tonight.
The
Just got all the lucky rolls. Sure, let him go. We're getting like 20.
It's this side of the table.
Yeah, maybe.
It's your side of the table.
quite plausible.
you continue through the forests further. Not noticing too much.
Guys,
The
it's safe.
occasional elf dead on the ground, occasional beast folk. That you do start to notice these crappily made grave sites that are scattered heavily throughout the entire island. They've been dug up. You can occasionally see a bone picking out or a flagpole made of a stick and some
If there are like any
parchment.
on our path, I'll just like every time we pass one that's like kind of close to the path, I'll just do like a little druid craft to make a little flower grow.
There's a lot of Druid crafts that are done. It eventually gets thicker and thicker as you start approaching the church more. What becomes 1 and 2 is now 13, 14, and then starts to get to the hundreds as you
Okay,
go
I'm
along.
stopping when we get to that point.
This place is known for being a beastfolk burial ground. And there have been a lot of people that have been buried here. Potentially in respects to the Wilder Father, as they're closer to the church. But you all continue onwards as it starts to get progressively darker. And it starts to become this dark through the storm. The night is beginning to approach as you're walking through the aisle. On 11, you do not get a huge response. You don't see much. You don't see any more beast folk as you approach too far in. But eventually you do start to see devils.
Do we want to be stealthy around these guys?
Yeah, let's be stealthy.
Maybe speak quietly then.
Okay, we can speak quietly. That isn't too much of a problem.
Can I be stealthy?
While we're going through,
Can you be stealthy?
Yeah.
Yes, you can be stealthy. As you are beginning to see devils, Tyra just looks at you, Kilra. Just keep heading, and she points off in the distance. It's a little while's walk, but just follow the thickets of trees and follow the grave sites.
Thank you for your assistance.
But I need it. I don't think I
I'd
can
feel
go any
safer
further.
heading off. Hopefully you'll be able to come out of hiding soon. I really appreciate the help.
That's fine.
If there's anything I can do for you, let me know. Anything else?
Kick his ass if he does anything stupid.
I'll keep watch.
Um,
So will Michael.
good luck.
thank you.
You notice Kara begin to duck off. It's been about an hour, so if you two wanted to attune to the items that you have been given, you can.
I will.
And you're trying to stealth away from these devils. You see some of them coming back with some of just scatters of imps and some larger devils with almost these barrows. Some of them just empty-handed or carrying big rucksacks to carry multiple items. Can I get stealth from everyone?
I'm not casting pass because I don't have any spell slots aside from really high levels.
Michael gets a 15.
I get an 18.
15, 18.
Stealth, did you say? 14.
Yeah, no.
Stealth.
What's that?
12.
12.
Plus.
17.
Oh.
17.
17. What did you get? So 17, 18,
14.
14, 15, and 12. It's all pretty good. You eventually see these devils that stroll through, some of them with items that are now disenchanted and ruined, some of them preparing to carry magical items from the piles on shore, some of them holding arrows in hand, or a couple playing with feathers, bows. But you all eventually watch as they all go past. If there's anything you'd like to do in response to them going and heading towards the shore, you may.
Just stay quiet.
Hide.
Just, stay quiet.
Cool. You all progress
Did you say
further.
did you say heading to the shore?
Heading to the shore.
To collect more crap?
Drop some off and pick up
Okay.
any more enchanted stuff that might be
Gotcha.
left. You all are heading through towards these deep patches of graves, and eventually come to this almost opening where the trees are gone and it is nothing but dug up holes in the ground that have been filled in with beast folk. It is just like an oval's length of just bodies that have been buried in the ground. And some of them have now sprouted fungus and flowers and all sorts of flora. This one spot, this bit of a sanctuary amongst the space around it, is quite beautiful, even in the storm.
Do we see the temple yet? Or are we still like...
Roll me a perception check. You were guided in a semi-right direction. You have assistance from other people.
Michael helps. Can Michael help a
15.
second time?
No.
15. I rolled a 6, 7.
I don't
Following
think
the
67
devils-
is on the dice.
No, it's not, unfortunately.
Following the where the devils came from and occasionally seeing a few more, you do find your way to the temple. It's this large building. It's now extreme darkness in the night. Devils haven't really... You see a fair few devils on the ground. Off in the distance, quite a while, you see a mixture of devils and elves that are not buried. They are piled on top of each other. Most of them are embedded with arrows, and there's this black ichor that is melting at the pile where the arrows have been lodged into all these bodies. There is just a sear that is going and dripping down.
Does it look like a poison? Like a burn? Like what does it...
Like an acid.
Acid.
Like a splash of acid, mayhaps?
Have I ever seen a type of acid like this before?
Roll me a history check.
Oh, that's a 10.
I've not
10?
rolled over a 10 today. Oh my gosh.
If anyone else wishes to as well, they can.
Please, someone else roll this one. Like I'm
What's
useless.
this? What was the roll for?
History.
History? What's this? I have a -1. That's a 7. Do I know what acid is?
You know what acid is?
It's a 22. I got a +5. I don't know in this area.
Did you... You can roll with advantage, Fenwick.
Oh,
For a reason unbeknownst, currently.
First roll was a 23, so we'll try and beat that. We'll go to 23.
You have heard of stories in the Underdark and lived on the surface of Vabrica for quite some time, picking up different stories and items from all across the globe. Sometimes from the continent of Tanukar, you'll get stories and items that have been dropped off and left by from years ago, hundreds of years ago, when the division was happening. In a place called Phalor. When the division started in this place, there was acid that was traded regularly, and there were many acid-tipped arrows that you did find, many poison-tipped arrows that you did find too.
Yeah.
Why they're here is something you're unsure of, but you do know it's very common, and you can relate it with the fact that these are Owlins.
Yeah.
That these, the name Grimfeather Syndicate comes up in your mind.
Yeah. It's cool.
A group of Owlins that were once oppressed in the Underdark by Drows and Duergar as well, and lived in slavery before a rebellion and uprising happened in Phalor, and eventually one of their members created this syndicate of Owlins that were all assassins, and poisons and acids were extremely common for them to use. Why any Owlin would be in Klavashani is unknown.
So is that the arrows that are in like the elves and stuff?
That's what you think could be true.
Oh, okay. I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to get on the bad side of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to keep my mouth shut.
Sure. You're looking at this pile of devils and whatnot and see.
Can I have a look around to see, now that I know that they might be around, can I have a look and see if there's anything else? Like there's anyone hiding in the shadows?
Anyone hiding in the shadows?
Yeah, and just be like a little extra on edge. Or
roll me a perception check.
20.
20. You immediately, as you're looking around into the trees around, it's now dark and it's nighttime. You're beginning to peer about after you have had this realization. As you look into the trees, it's very quick as you see this drip. And you can almost feel like you hear it, though it's only visual, as you see dripping from an arrow tip 100, 200 feet away. It's a big distance, is an arrow that is waiting and pointing towards your group, and eventually you can start to see the eyes of different owls that are peeking through the trees further away.
Let me have a look at my spells quickly. Can I prepare shield? Is that something I can do?
Shield?
Yeah, can I prepare it like ready to cast?
It's a reaction.
That's a reaction. So even if they did shoot at you, you can shield.
Yeah, cool.
Only you have noticed this at this point in time.
I think I'll turn to the party. I'm just gonna say, hey guys, just stay here and don't move. I've got to go do something quickly. You're gonna have to trust me.
I'm not gonna trust you.
Do you want to tell us what you're doing?
Damn, he did say I have to do it.
What if we send Mr. Cheese with him?
Aeltherion's going to stay here with you. He's supporting my entire merchant ship.
Take my rat with you. Just in case something goes wrong, I can cast spells through it.
No.
But we're not leaving you alone. Like,
I'm gonna take Tim Cheese out of my breastplate.
Don't throw it, please.
I'm gonna give him a little kiss on the head. I'm just gonna set him on the ground.
Cool.
Very softly. I'm gonna it's gonna take me like a full 10 seconds to like get his feet to touch the ground.
Okay. As gently as possible.
I know not to be violent.
Make a rum on a bush.
And I'm just gonna point.
Okay, I'll tell you guys
to go after him.
There's someone or some people watching us who could just kill us. I know them.
No, I've
dealt with them before.
You haven't dealt with, you've dealt with items from them.
And
these people have not been heard of for hundreds of years.
Yeah, like, you let me talk to them. We're all from the Underdark.
No, I'm better. If they're from the Underdark, I'll just make a light. People in the Underdark learn not to see very good.
This is why you guys can't come. It's going to be very delicate.
It is dark, Lachlan.
Like it is.
And then I make light.
Okay, you've made light?
I can make light, is
Okay,
what
okay.
I'm saying.
Bro's getting ready. Okay, I'm just going to leave the group and go walk over to where they're.
Go, Tim
Fenwick
Cheese!
starts walking into where there are trees not too far from you
The
all.
rat's gonna follow.
Roll me a stealth check for Tim Cheese.
I don't know what his dex modifier is.
He already says he's going to
think
send
it's
the
a
rat.
plus
I'm
one.
watching the rat.
You
Like, I
know,
know
that's what Lachlan said.
Yeah. No, he said he wants the rat to follow.
Yeah, I don't have control
would've
over the rat,
seen him
though.
Take the
The rat doesn't
out.
belong to him.
I don't have any control over this rat.
No, so Cole's character said he wants to take the rat with him.
Yeah,
Then
and then-
Lachlan was like, takes the rat out.
It's gonna
I'm
stealth.
watching the rat directly.
Oh, it's gonna run to
It's a
some
little
bushes.
rat
It's
in a
all
dark
rat.
play.
Yeah.
Like,
I've got dark vision.
That
You
means
see in
nothing.
black and white.
yeah, give me a stealth check for Tim Cheese.
Does he have the
plus
like?
zero.
Because dark vision technically only gives you vision and dim up to dim lights. Does he have advantage on his stealth roll?
No.
He would be partly obscured.
What is that? Plus 0, 19.
19. What's your passive? Why did you roll with advantage?
Oh, I rolled one. So the first one was a 19.
The first
I
one
don't know why
was
I rolled
better
two.
anyway.
Okay.
The second one was a 5.
What am I looking for?
What's your passive perception? So what's your perception modifier?
11.
Uh,
Passive investigation's 18.
There's a lot of flora and fungi around, and you eventually do lose the rat because it is so dark. You're using almost this greyish vision, this haze of whatever.
And you're having to look through
light
the
is
trees you're
used.
moving through.
It's kind of cooked.
It's
a rat.
And you don't really notice. You don't think the rat has followed. You think they've listened.
Right.
Though you walk off, leave your friends behind, your acquaintances behind, and start heading towards the trees, towards these arrows pointed towards.
I'm just going to like keep my hands visible and just walk through. Like just
Yeah.
not a threat.
Roll me a charisma.
Charisma. Oh, my guy's fucked. He's dead.
He's not too bad at charisma, no?
Aren't you a merchant?
I've
An
only got plus
alleged
3.
merchant.
I've only got +3.
And I've only got +4.
I don't know what the range of me being able to see through this thing is.
Okay, 15 on charisma.
15. You leave your hands up and eventually...
Oh wait,
use
I've got
position,
advantage.
use
Never
my
mind. Give me
vision
a
On
Oh,
charisma
is that- no,
checks?
it's saving
that's
throw,
saving
yeah.
throws.
Grace is falling.
You keep your hands up. A lack of aggression. This person may not recognize you as... These people might not recognize you as well. And the eyes remain open. You do notice the bows get... Some of them get lowered. Before you approach, and you are now standing around where you can't really see them about.
Yeah. I'm just gonna speak generally into the forest.
Yeah. What would you like to say?
I believe I've heard of you before. I am of the Underdark. What is your business in this place, if you don't mind me asking?
You takes a moment, and you're speaking out into the trees. Before you start, you see some big glowing eyes peek out. We are here to live and to take vengeance on those that have taken this land, to hoard things and what caused ruin to my people, greed and power that is undeserved.
Yeah. So, are you here to fight the demons?
And those people working with them.
Okay. I know.
Sure, but at the same time, elves and devils work together to do this shit. We've heard it in the histories before. It's not unusual.
I am here with the elves. I am
You
Sponsor.
immediately see this glowing arrow arise and point from
You walk
behind
60
some of
feet,
the
you see him
trees.
dead on the floor.
I'm the bad guy.
Yeah.
You work with the devils and elves.
Not the devils, the elves. The elves are here because of the instability caused in these islands, which is why the devils are here.
Why are you all so violent?
We are so violent because we're trying to stabilize this region.
We
That has
were
been-
stable. I thought so at least.
We came after, was it the first demon or devils? Was it the first?
Devils.
Yeah, we came after the devils. And I came before that, and the devils and the insecurity of this land caused me to lose my family. So I helped sponsor the elves to come and restabilize this region.
What is this sponsor you provide?
Financial aid, as
What
well
is
as
that?
construction of trade posts, infrastructure, medical supplies.
But what coin does that? What coin helps in killing devils?
It helps buy the swords, the armor.
There's no money to be
ships.
spent here.
It was spent elsewhere and then brought here.
Roll me a persuasion check. Also with advantage, that was pretty good.
That was pretty good.
Roll a, hey, by the way, I'm the guys that you're trying to kill check.
No, he was trying to kill the wrong people. First one's 22. Second one's 25.
25?
Yeah.
Any number that's ever said. 6, 7?
There's actually 867 there right now.
These elves were so violent on our shores.
Is this the island where you've taken up residence?
Well, yeah, me and my people have lived here for a long time, hundreds of years,
Yeah.
in hiding.
Yeah. I apologize if the elves were too violent when they came here. They're trying to remove the instability that has been caused, and I apologize if they mistook your people for that.
Too much control and expectation on such scattered isles. No pun intended. Anything that goes wrong just will fracture it all. If everything needs to be a certain way, it was fine how it was.
It doesn't need to be a certain way. We're looking to build secure shipping lanes and trade posts. We're not so worried about what happens inside the islands, but what happens in between and the relationships between them, so that we can have medicine and food flowing free, so that when one island has a storm or a drought, it doesn't suffer.
We have many druids and herbalists around the isles.
Yes, but we will make sure that they can get from island to island safely.
There's boats.
But those boats get attacked constantly.
That's true. I guess some of the other folk on this island aren't too friendly.
Can I ask you, how many of your people have died to diseases and stuff that we can fix and remedy?
Well, a few, but some of us practice herbalism or...
How many more will continue if your island is cut off from the others?
Unknown to me. I'm not a doctor.
But you can see the value that we bring in medicine.
Yeah, but I understand how fragile it could be.
But isn't fragility, even if peace for a short time is better than no peace at all?
We were peaceful.
But you were, you're under constant attack.
Who?
Devils and demons.
That's not because you weren't here. That was because devils showed up.
They showed up, and who stopped them?
They're still here.
Exactly.
I'm not sure what your point is.
We're here to get rid of them.
You and them?
Yes, and the elves. We're not working with them.
Well, me and my people have cleared out of the temple since a couple evenings ago, since the devils arrived and overtook it for whatever reason. But let me come speak with your people.
Okay, our group is over this way, if you want to talk.
And you eventually see this figure who's almost pushing past 6 feet tall, huge, large, white wings, covered in leather armor, and this large bow strapped to it across its back. Quiver of only a few arrows.
No. Would I recognize, would I know that, Skagath had white feathers?
No, you don't know who's... I don't know
Skagath is
Skagath
like a race
was.
from history,
Yeah,
pretty much.
Skagath
okay.
is
He's
unremembered, but you know of the Grim Feather in terms of
The whole idea was
literature.
that, he
You may have heard
wasn't
of the name, but you don't know how important it actually
I murked
is. Skagath for
Your boy
is
did.
just a name for
later
you,
engagement.
though the Grim Feather had been brought up because of items and whatever literature could have been transferred between places that wasn't destroyed, and because you work with that sort of stuff so regularly and you do so much research about it that you just know.
Yeah. Yeah.
The color of the feathers don't matter. This is just a tall owlin.
Aye.
You all eventually all see, after a few minutes of conversation, Tim Cheese has witnessed most of it as well, staying out of sight briefly before almost being noticed before the conversation seems to dim down. You approach with this Alan. Is there anything you would all like to do as this tall bird folk is approaching?
Michael's going to size mog him, I believe would be the words.
How tall are you?
Michael's 6'4".
Shit.
Yeah. Michael's just going to really straighten his back and stand quite tall against this large bird.
Bird does the same thing, puffs its chest out, the wings almost go out a little bit to make the frame a little bit bigger.
Puny bird.
Shut up, kitty.
Bigger wrist.
Meow.
Hey, shorty, you like white chocolate?
Do I notice the rat coming out of the bushes at all? Like it was.
I think by
us?
this point you've been distracted by conversation.
Oh.
But this owl approaches, bow strapped to its back. Can you all confirm that what this gnome is saying is true?
What did he say?
I'm honestly, I'm going to be honest.
You have no idea what he was saying?
They're helping. As well as
Well, that's strong
Helping is what
word.
they're doing so far.
I am this violently against a lot of people.
Against the people that they're saying they're helping, yes.
We've been quite violent too. It's fine.
Yeah, but you live here,
We do live here.
so...
He very frequently eyes bouncing back to Aeltherion. Are you actually helping?
For the time being.
And you're going back into the temple?
If we have to.
You're of the Grimfeather Syndicate, correct?
Descendant of, I suppose.
Would
Those
you-
that could escape.
If you guys were here, would you not have just assassinated Aeltherion? He's been pretty exposed, and he is the leader.
We don't venture super far out of Astrion. We don't need to.
Oh, okay.
Your people wandered here. We didn't know that Aeltherion was it.
That's right.
We didn't know that you were
Evil?
the leader. We just saw people and elves approaching and figured that these violent folk would be better off dead.
So you killed
Valid.
my men.
Me and others. But your men attacked. And we assumed that since you arrived at the same time as these devils, that maybe you were working with them.
perhaps arrive to your island at the same time, but in the area, no.
We don't venture too far. Don't need to.
You never hear about anything from other islands?
I don't know if you've spoken to anyone else here. We don't work, well, at least the others don't work under the council, neither do we. We're assassins and they're pirates. We don't venture or communicate well with any, without bad association.
I will excuse this waste of my men's lives.
You've wasted our time and energy and a lot of our arrows. And I'll excuse that too.
What are the devils here for?
The devils? Whatever's in the temple, further deep.
Yeah,
Do you guys know what's in the temple?
What is in the temple? This is what we have been trying to figure out because allegedly they're
doing something.
Absorbing magic. So is there something in this temple?
What we saw was this human that wandered through. Well, human's an odd word. He had a couple extra appendages attached. It's like he had 3-4 knees per leg, multiple elbows and extra arms and limbs.
That just seems inefficient.
No, they're like springs. They fold them up.
He was being carried along by his other devils and was wandering through with bandages or something strapped along.
Maybe his head.
They just went through. All I can assume is that they want what's deeper within. We've been here for a while. We've been kicked out by devils before.
Oh,
Has no one ventured deeper into this temple before?
A couple of us have. We live there.
Yes, so what is deeper into this temple?
Ritual site from a couple hundred years ago.
Do you know what the ritual's for?
None of us speak Infernal or have learnt. We have no...
Fair. I mean, that's fair. Like, why would you know the devil's language if you don't like devils?
A ritual site and the devils are taking some random humanoid thing to it. This sounds...
I think it was like a demi-human giraffe.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good definition of what it is.
This sounds like it is...
I can kill it.
Well,
it's just...
Sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Bird.
Vivarian. Well, we are planning, I'm guessing, on going in to try and stop whatever's going on. If you or your people would be able to provide assistance in any way, shape, or form, we can try and eliminate this threat together. I don't think, given the size of what it seems like is going on here, just the 5 of us might not be enough. But if you're willing to help us at all, we might have a better chance of succeeding.
I can give you information, but I don't know if our people are as good in... It's almost like a labyrinth under there. It's all underground.
This is your home and you won't fight for it?
They're birds and that's a cave.
We've been kicked out of our home by
I did not consider that is entirely my fault.
Were kicked out of Thalor.
In the cave.
It's time to take it back. Just follow us. We'll find the way down there. We've been pretty good at that so far. But we're going to need all the help we can get.
We'll get a few together and we can scout. And we can follow behind. But what I do know is that there's black slime and ash and these infernal stones everywhere and rites upon the floor. It just seemed like an explosion went off. It's just deeper in, and it just seems that the entire room had been turned into a hellscape in an instant.
That is always what you want to hear.
Well, we specialize in getting ourselves into trouble, it seems.
Yeah, that kind of follows the 5 of us. United by trouble. United by trouble. Seems like a kind of calling card. Well, if there is any assistance, we'd greatly appreciate it.
Michael's gonna reach out his hand for a handshake, like really solid.
The one scene with like Arnold and the edge of the.
And Michael's gonna give a lot of strength.
Yep. There's not as much. This is a bird.
Mrs. grabs the feathers.
Try not to break your hollow bones while you help.
Why you speak this way? I'm offering our assistance.
I know, and I'm offering mine to these two terrorists.
He's not pointing at me, by the way.
The gnome and the
talking
elf
about.
terrorists.
We will help where we can.
I'd
We'll
like-
scout and we'll follow behind, but we'll clear out whatever devils are. But we're not. These are small rooms,
Of course.
and they've taken it already. We can wait behind doors and we can assassinate when prepared, but we're not good at breaking down doors. And
How long have they been there? You guys said you've been around the area for a long time. How long have the devils sort of taken this area?
from history, they've been here They've been here once, but before.
I mean, like
But
recently,
they've
like
been
when
here
did they
for-
arrive?
When did they
Like
arrive?
you said they've kind of recently taken the temple?
In the morn. They've here earlier today.
Just today.
Today.
Damn, they're good at this.
Pretty efficient, to be honest.
There's a lot of them.
If you do well, I would appreciate your help moving forward. The Lion's Mane can always use more help. And whatever help you need, they can supply. Especially in resisting against these two.
We'll talk.
Of course.
Hey, they might achieve something good. They might unite the islands against them. That might be actually
Let me-
fun.
Exactly. The devils might be the good guys.
No, I mean them.
Oh.
Like talking about the elves.
Let me help you all get to the temple.
Of course.
And Vivari walks very silently through these fields of dead bodies. Occasionally, it feels like you almost lose him. In darkness, whatever dark vision you would have needed to see him fails you, and he just vanishes into the grey scale of your vision. Eventually, finding him again, following him for quite some time, you get to this open field of flora on the ground and bushes that have been withered and corrupted. And this large moss-covered, it almost looks like the jungle temple in Minecraft, where it's just this. Bing, 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 bing.
Copyright music.
Bong. And see this large stone temple covered in moss and decayed vine. And this large stone door. It is currently open. You occasionally see a couple devils walk out. What would you all like to do?
Michael's gonna ready his blade so that if they end up noticing, he's just gonna run out swinging.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stand shadow.
Does there look like there's a...
Be prepared to.
I guess,
but in the
like,
shadows.
looking at all the options, does it look like there's a better way to maybe approach? Like, is there, like, part of it where like, they're not watching as
there
much?
is a
or-
brief part, which is the entrance, and whatever else is of the temple is underground.
Cool.
You don't know if there's
We could
an easy
dig.
way to get in.
Are there, like... There's guards outside the temple, right?
Guards?
Like, devils guarding? Guys, I think they're going to let us in. After all, their boss told us to, right?
That is true. We could say, hey, by the way, Asmodeus, the King of Lies, brought us here.
But what if he was lying to them about letting us in and they kill us anyway?
Well, we're going to fight them
Probably
regardless,
didn't
so...
talk to them. He says he has no control, which is probably a lie. But it seems like the demons don't listen to him, which is probably a lie.
what if we hide, and then if they notice us, we go, we just didn't want to waste your time. Your
What
boss
if
told
I
us to
dress
come
up
here."
as a demon? Or a devil? Probably a devil if they're devils.
I'm going to say the one... I'm going to say the...
Hi guys, I'm a demon.
I'm going to say the one who kind of, like, emits the holy light probably isn't the one to dress up as the
I'll
the
just
devil.
not emit the holy light. That's fully optional. I'm not doing it right now.
True.
So the temple looks like a jungle temple.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Can't we just mine through the corner of it? Into
Yeah.
I said we could dig, and Caden looked at me.
would I be able to punch through the walls with enough magic missiles?
Maybe on a
just-
certain part, it's
Dude's
really
just
old.
screaming.
There could be parts where you could break, but you would still only be on the surface. The surface part of the temple is not huge, so you would be in like a room across from the entrance.
But there's no
anyway.
demons there, right?
There's no devils there.
No devils. Yeah.
The
I'm
demons
just gonna
aren't
walk
here.
through the front door.
You're gonna walk through.
Yeah, I'm
It's
just gonna
trapped.
walk.
You hit the tripwire.
You hit the
with
tripwire,
proper
and
dispenser.
an arrow shoots at you.
It's actually
Everyone walks towards this large door, no devils in sight. With Vivari waiting behind, you can see some of the owls in the forest behind you. As Michael is shedding light with sword drawn.
I said I'm not shedding light.
You're not shedding light with sword drawn.
Yes.
Kilra hiding in the shadows. And you all walk in. And that is where we will end tonight's session.